everyone. I am here today with another flip through. This is a custom journal for Mona. Mona has been a really very nice lady who has been very supportive of my work. So I was really thrilled to be able to create this custom journal for her. She chose her cover image. Her preference for color is blues and reds. So you'll see throughout this journal I've used a number of different shades of blue, so from dark to lighter and turquoise and so on. And for reds, it's a mix of red and various shades of pink as well. So this is my typical flip-flop journal. It has 5 signatures and I will link below my little how-to video that I did about a year ago showing how I create the base for one of these journals. So I have just closed it with some twine here. And the cover image is backed onto some craft paper with some sheer fabric behind, and then you can see just a touch of some more blue paper there. Edged in gold ribbon buff. I don't know if you can see that well enough there. I think you can see it there. So that's the cover image. So let me take you inside. I have this pad of paper here with a few different types of paper for a few little short notes. Lots of aged tape throughout, as well as rusted paper clips and bulb pins throughout. In the first set of pockets, my note stamp and then a little label that I thought she could use somewhere. And these pockets are craft colored baking paper. Little rows here for a little label or journaling card, and then just a variety of other tags and so on. In this lace pocket, I have this pretty journaling card that's from Ruby and Pearl, and I will list below the different shops that I got my images from. Little bag here. This is one of the newer printables from Amity Bloom, so I printed that as a bag, and then I've just got this embossed tag. Really pretty tab here that I've punched out, and that is the top of one of the button cards from Shabby Art Boutique. You can find those in her store. And then I've just added a little bit of tissue paper ruffle there and a little bit of trim. Bringing in the red here. This is printed on tracing paper. Added a ruffle and then just a couple of tags there to the side. In this envelope pocket, I've just created a little journaling card here. Clip that on. So you'll see there's a lot of things clipped on in this journal and in most of my journals, and that's really because these journals, I really like people to personalize, so putting things where it makes the most sense for them as they go through their journaling kind of on a day-to-day basis. The center is a pocket that's from Amity Designs, and then I've just got that journaling card inside. I've left the papers here, so these can be cut off if Mona prefers, or just a little bit of extra journaling space there. Pretty polka dot, red polka dot, ribbon there. And then here I've clipped on a Ruby and Pearl photo and then just created that tag to go with it. So you'll see that I've got the various shades of red in here as much as I could. And then I've left that flip there as well. Here I have added one of the button cards from Shabby Art Boutique that I mentioned. There are 4 on the printable, and so you'll see that the printable that I used, I just cut the tag out from the top there. Here I've added a couple of little greeny turquoise buttons, and then I've got this journaling card that's from the Graphics Fairy. And then this is part of a page from, I believe it was Ruby and Pearl. So I just cut out the blue part of the page, and then the back is a printable from Taylormade Journals. On the first pocket here, I've just printed out this piece of wallpaper as a large journaling spot. And here I've just added a couple of little tags and journaling cards. In this first bag pocket, I've used my Tiffany stamp, as I like to do, and then I've made a bag from some printable wallpaper from, I believe that's, oh goodness, I think that's Ruby and Pearl. And that is printed onto tracing paper, and then I just have a simple white tag there. That's lots of room for journaling. Added a little tab there. And then in this pocket I have this piece that comes from Ruby and Pearl, and I've just embossed it. And then this is a piece from Amity Bloom, and I've just used it as some extra journaling space. This is an image, I believe that's Ruby and Pearl, and that is printed onto vellum. And I remember my grandmother having these where she did a lot of embroidery, and this would be a pattern that she would iron onto a pillowcase and then do the embroidery. So I love that. So I've got that in. Then here I've got a little black polka dot ruffle with some of my rosette trim. And then this envelope in the middle doesn't have anything in it. That's from Amity Designs. The other part of that vellum printable, and that could certainly be attached top and bottom and made a pocket. I've just left it so that Mona can decide how she wants to use that. And then on the other side of this pocket, I've got another floral image, and then this printable that's from, I believe, Ruby and Pearl as well. The other half of the bag, I have this really pretty kind of bird's nest image. And Mona did say she liked kind of garden images and floral images, and so that's why you'll see a lot of those throughout. This is a part of a printable, I believe, from Ruby and Pearl, and I thought this would make a great bookmark, so I put that in. And then this is just a little flashcard that I had. It's Italian, and it just means to please or pleasure. So I thought that was kind of a fun addition. And then these are the printable envelopes from Amity Bloom, and that's just a great additional journaling spot. You can see one of the button cards I printed in the large format from Shabby Art Boutique here. And then I've just added this Language of Flowers journaling card. I love that, so I like to add it when I can to journals. And then this is just one of the paper strip printables from Ruby and Pearl. I've just made it into a little tag and just added some trim at the top. Here I have some craft paper. I've just added some ribbon to the side. A little tag on this ruffle. This is a vintage doily that I've added in. And these papers were from Rozu, and I've just added a tab here. And I've got a few things here, another little image from Ruby and Pearl. And this is just an offcut from one of the pages from Amity Bloom. And I thought it was just a great little extra journaling spot. And then this paper, I think this was from Rozu, and it has all the colors. It has the red and the pink and the blue in it. So I thought that went well. Here I've got just a postcard, and then this is the Tim Holtz frame die, and I've just added some gold rub buff to that. On this side, another journaling card, and then in this bag I've just got a button card here. This is actually from a kit by Rozu. So you can find that, and just backed it with a little bit of that sheer kind of tulle. And then in here I have just a few different labels, so in pink and red, different shapes that I thought Mona could use as she works through her journal. This is a journaling card from Raindrop Lila. Pretty with the blue around the edge. And then this is an envelope from Ruby and Pearl from the Seaside Dreams kit. And then I've just got one of the Rozu button cards in there, just for a kind of a small journaling card. And that just kind of clips over the side like that. The other part of that vintage doily. And here on this last craft page, I've got a little kind of turquoisey ruffle, and just added a little tag there. Here in this craft paper pocket, just a couple of little journaling cards here, and then just a tag that I've made, an embossed tag. Flipping it over, that's the back. I've added, just layered in a few roses on the back there. Here I've got a square doily folded into an envelope, another journaling card, and then just a couple of other things. I've added a little bit of trim at the bottom, so I've got a little yellow rose as a journaling spot, a little kind of label, and then a really pretty tag. Those tags that I've been using throughout are from Rozu. Rozu and Amity Bloom both have a couple of very pretty floral tag kits. Here I've got a little ledger book where I've used the Graphics Fairy ledger pages throughout. I think there's 4 pages, so there's 16 sides here. This is a piece from Genevieve Designs kit where that I have used previously. I've mentioned a couple of envelopes from that kit. That's her Flip Flop Journal kit, and you can find that in her shop. Just another journaling card and another little tag here. So I've tried to vary the blues and the reds and the pinks as I worked through this journal, and Mona, I really hope you like it. Here I've got my little notes pad here for some extra space, and certainly, you know, you can always add a pocket to the back there as well. In this pocket, that's from the Graphics Fairy. I like that, either adding it somewhere, like gluing it down somewhere, or using it as a journaling spot. And then I've just cut out from some of the Ruby and Pearl paper that I had printed for this journal. Just used a die cut for a journaling card, and then that pretty image, that's from the Graphics Fairy. So you'll see, remember that offcut that I mentioned is from this page, this Amity Bloom page. I really like the squares. It would be a great place to kind of do a Monday, Tuesday kind of journaling session potentially. Here I've got an envelope clipped on, just a little payroll envelope that I've stamped note to self. I've just got a little sheer pocket on the front, and then I've got a large embossed tag, and then this is a journaling card, and just a little pink dotted ruffle on that. Here is a little tag I've made, and that is from the side of that buttons card from Shabby Art Boutique. I've just cut that portion out and added it as a little kind of hanging label. In the center here, this is an envelope that I have that I've scanned, and I've used it here as the center of the signature and just folded it up to make these pockets. So I've got a little tag, a little notes card, and another just journaling card there. And then on this side, another little journaling card and a postcard. And then this is an Amity Bloom printable. It's kind of half of a page from one of her kits. I just added that in as well. This is an envelope from Amity Bloom, and I don't have anything in it, but I thought the colors went so well with this, with the pink and the red and the blue. Little clipped-on journaling card there. Another ruffle with some of that rosette trim. And in the back, I have this bag with a little bit of sheer fabric there. And then this is a Poole Designs photo that I've backed onto some craft paper. And any of the stamps that I have used throughout this are from Poole as well. Just a little journaling card behind. And then just another little tag there. So that is the flip-flop journal for Mona. Mona, I hope you like it. And I will be back with you soon with some more journals. Thanks, everyone.